Hey everyone! Today I wanted to share with you my new Happy Planner that I got from Hobby Lobby and also some of the accessories from Michaels. I also wanted to share with you how it compares to the Erin Condren for those of you that don't want to spend as much money for Erin Condren. I believe that the Happy Planner is very comparable to the Erin Condren. Also, I kind of like this one a bit more because you can customize it and it's cheaper. So we'll go ahead and get started on looking at the differences. If you look at the size, the Erin Condren is slightly shorter. As far as width, I mean, if you factor in the coil, yeah, it's pretty much the same. So, for those of you that don't know, this is the Erin Condren. Oh, well, pretty much everyone should know what this one is. It's very famous on YouTube. I got mine on sale because I waited until it was almost May to get this. So it was $30. Normally these are $50. And then I had a 10% off, no, $10 off coupon. So all in all, it cost me $30 with shipping to get this, and it is a notebook style planner. I'll be showing you how they look inside in just a moment. This is the Happy Planner created by Me and My Big Ideas, or Mambi. It retails for $24.99 on their website, also at Hobby Lobby and Michaels. So I got this one at Hobby Lobby and I used a 40% off coupon, so it only cost me about $15. So they call it the Happy Planner or Create 365 Planner, and it comes in about 5 different versions right off the bat. For both planners, you can get replaceable covers. For the Happy Planner, I went with this black and gold theme because I thought it looked really nice. And instead of coils, these have discs. And I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this, but after I was looking at it for so long, I just really needed it. And I haven't used it officially yet, but going through the planner, it doesn't seem to bother me as much as I thought it would. $10.95 all the way up to $15.95 with the gold foil on them. For the Happy Planner, I bought a pack of covers from Hobby Lobby, and they were only $4.99. Also, if you don't know, at Hobby Lobby you can use a 40% off one item coupon. So these were pretty much just around $2, $2.50. So here's the options for pre-laminated and punched planners, and these do include gold foil. This one's probably my favorite, the gold polka dots. It would match really well with mine. Love this life, and it's kind of like a wood background. It's very springy, colorful. Then you've got a heart with some text in the back, and that's all. So you just get 4 laminated covers, but it's essentially I only paid $2.50 for it, so not bad, and those just snap right in. But I really do like this plain black cover. Okay, so let's open the Happy Planner. At the very beginning, you've got your little "Hello, this planner belongs to" sheet, and then on mine, every Happy Planner is different, and there are, I believe, 5, but this is just what mine looks like. You've got this heart. Now this is a divider, and I wanted to show these to you. I've got a couple in the planner already. These dividers are $7.99, and they're white and gold foil, so they're very beautiful, and they are like a cardboard. You could probably laminate these, and that's what I may do. So you have polka dots, stripes, smaller polka dots, and then good things are going to happen. And then my favorite, this thick stripe with a heart. Again, those are $7.99. So when I was getting all these materials for my Happy Planner, I made multiple trips. So I would pick up maybe 1 or 2 things at a time and use the 40% off coupon. So I used 40% off on those dividers. So they were around $4 for me. As far as I know, there's no dividers that you can add into your Erin Condren unless you laminate a page and add coil clips to it, but there's nothing you can buy from Erin Condren to insert. So the Happy Planner has that. The next thing I have here is a pocket, which I was obsessing over finding, and I ended up finding them at a Michael's. The pocket folders are $7.99, and they come in, it's a weird variety actually, but I don't mind any of them. So they are double-sided pockets. So there's this one. This one's kind of cute. A triangle. I've got this one that says "Let Life Surprise You," and it is gold foil, and it looks like wood right there. Pocket folders are $7.99. I got them at Michael's, and Michael's actually had I believe it was 25 or 30% off your entire purchase, so that wasn't bad at all. And for the Erin Condren pocket, it comes with one pocket, and it is permanently in the back. So unless you want to cut this out and attach it to coil clips, you can't have a pocket wherever you want it. Whereas in the Happy Planner, I've put a pocket in the middle, and I think I even have one at the back. Yeah. So I really like the idea that I can put a pocket wherever I want it. So that's another reason why I'm really liking this planner. Even though I haven't used it, I just like the idea of it. The next page that we come to in my Happy Planner is note paper. And I've just picked up a good chunk here of lined, and it has a space for the date, note paper. And I have a lot left actually. This is what the pack, and it actually, ooh, it has graph paper. I didn't really see that. Well, grid paper. Grid and lined paper. That's really cool. And this paper was $4.99 at Hobby Lobby. I believe I did pay full price for this. So for the Erin Condren, it has note pages that are permanently in the back. Now I can put these pages anywhere I want because of that disc system. Erin Condren, you've got only a set amount of notes in the very back, and it's probably less than 10 pages long. For me, for a planner, I need a spot to put random notes and write things down, so that's really good. Alright, then we come to another divider. So these are one of those gold dividers, so bright. I put this divider here after my note paper because I also purchased the home planner. And this is really cool. I wasn't going to get it at first because it was $9.99, but I got 40% off, so couldn't beat that. For the home planner, it has 4 tabs, you can see, to do meal planning, house cleaning, and budget, and they're very, very cute. So let me show you what that looks like. for the Erin Condren, the only thing that's in here that they've got, you know, their monthly layout, and then just each week. It doesn't have a home planner inside. So that's really cool that you can insert that in here if you'd like. Here's another divider, a gold foil divider that I have sectioning off my home planner. And then here's a pocket, and I've put this list pad in there. So I got 2 notepads for $4.99, and at first I was trying to stick these in here. You may be able to do that, but it wasn't working for me and I was kind of tearing it up. So the best way I found to do it is if you're gonna write something on your list and then just stick it in there. But the whole pad doesn't really fit in there. Well, I haven't figured it out, so. I feel like I need pockets to stick things in, and Erin Condren only has one little pocket. So this is the second page to the book. So all of this stuff that I've showed you, this was all extras from here to there. So this is what the front of the book will look like if you didn't buy the note pages, the dividers, the home planner. This is stock, basically. Just like the Erin Condren, it has colored monthly dividers. These are a little bit bigger, so you can see there. And here's what really sold me when I was deciding whether I wanted to get this planner or not. Every time you turn to a tab, you've got kind of like a hub page. So for the month of August, you can put birthdays, special events, important dates, any things you don't want to forget, goals, and it has something specific to that month. So for August, summer is winding down. For September, it will have your, what are those things called? Holidays written right there. And this gives me the opportunity to put something really large and decorative here at the beginning of each month. So let me do a little comparison between Happy Planner, Erin Condren. So when we get to the monthly layout, I'll talk to you about this later. This is what their months look like. They are more plain. And in Erin Condren, it has more color. They have notes on the right. Happy Planner puts her notes, I say her, puts their notes on the left. Happy Planner just will only have one color for each month. So pretty similar. When you flip over to the weeks, again with one color. They've got the little calendar up here, a section for notes, dates at the top, and they do have it sectioned out morning, afternoon, evening. And on each page it kind of has some type of decorative quote or like kind of fake washi tape down there. And her weekends, she has a different kind of grayed out. I keep saying she, I don't know why. Erin Condren, you know, there's the 2 colors, we've got polka dots, we've got words down here at the bottom and a space to write. So what I was pulling out earlier are these, it's kind of their version of journaling cards. And they're pre-punched, and a lot of them have gold foil. And so it's just something for you to add. They're so cute. And those are called inspiration cards, and they come in a pack like this. And these are $4.99 for all of these. Well, I'll just show you a few. Another cool thing about this planner that's different from Erin. Well, not so much different, but this was an 18-month calendar. Because I put so much stuff inside, I just took some of it out. So you can choose to have a really stuffed planner or not so stuffed. So all this section right here is not a calendar. So when I bought it, it was from July 2015 all the way through December 2016. And I don't need that many pages in here. So I just have July through February 2016 in here. And I mean, and that's plenty. And once I get through most of these months, I can just put the other months back in. So I just kind of have them hanging out over here the rest of the months. And that doesn't bother me at all. Okay, lastly I'm going to show you some stickers that I got, some sticker packs that I was in love with. I got 3. They are all $4.99. You can use your 40% off coupon. The first one I got were these kind of inspirational quotes. And there are 6 pages of these, and they are awesome. So I was really happy with these. They do have other versions of these stickers in different colors. Like this, they kind of have a craft and like pale pink and blue. In this one, I think they have the same, kind of like a craft brownish one. And they have a whole bunch of these ones. I just want to show you how easy it is to move things around in here. I'm going to take everything, or I'm going to take this folder out, and you can just quickly rip it out. It's good to go. And let's say it's in the month of July, and I want to put receipts. So I just take my fingers like this and pinch it. And now I have a folder in there. One thing I have learned about this is that you can't take too many pages out or put too many pages in at one time. Let me try to show you with some note paper. This is a pretty thick chunk of paper here. And if I was to, let me zoom you in. So when you go to put paper in and it's very thick, it's so thick that it won't go around it. And if it does, oh, I feel like I'm breaking it. So it's safer just to do thinner pieces, thinner groups. And you can get it in there just fine. So, just a heads up, it's not as easy as just opening the rings, putting a big chunk of paper in. You kind of have to go slow with it. but I'm looking forward to using it, and I was very excited with the price, and I like it. I think I may add some, because these tabs are not laminated. I can do something with that. I think I may just put some shiny clear tape over it just for some protection. I do recommend you going to Hobby Lobby or Michael's and checking it out. Like I said, I wasn't all for these coils, but then once I started looking at it and I realized it's only $15, I just could not pass it up. So thanks for watching and have a great day.